Story time. So I recently just made the move from Hawaii to Oregon for school, and that meant taking my PC with me on an airplane. And while I was busy being very concerned for the main inside area of my computer, I completely forgot about my hard drive. The PC case that I have actually didn't come with a holder big enough for my hard drive, so it's just kind of loose in the bottom, and unfortunately I totally forgot about that while I packed up my PC, meaning that yes, it did break. And yes, I had to get a new one. However, my motherboard also broke and had to be in a repair shop. So when I got it back, I wasn't too concerned with storage and went straight to playing games until I could install a new hard drive myself. But that resulted in this computer being on life support in terms of storage because it was only running off of my SSD. And because of that, my OBS was unable to export this entire video. So if you're wondering why this video is so short, that's why. Anyway, last episode we got our start on this island, and then immediately after finishing the episode, I decided I didn't like the way my island was looking, so that's what I did in the beginning here. I put in a better spawn block area, and then I'm just fixing the farm up a little bit. The idea that I have for this is I kind of want islands coming off of the main part, but in a way where you wouldn't be able to walk around them. Sounds dangerous, but it'll look cool. This farm was actually such a hassle to fix because I had to push it back and then try to get the circle right and destroy the dirt and put the dirt back down. All of these animals were pushing and shoving their way towards me even though they have an entire area of space. So I don't know what was wrong with them, but failed miserably. Back at it. I guess I just didn't trust the map the first two times because I decided to tower up and take a whole look at the overview of the area just to make sure I did it right. And now that we've established that I can build a circle, the next thing I did was just dig some blocks a little bit. We have made it into the tundra area, and I spawned a little wolf, and I was so excited, but I don't have any bones because the only mobs that spawned were zombies last episode. So I was just kind of waiting. I kept him in there. And then I decided that I should build a little snow golem because I have so much extra snow and I don't know what to do with it. So I built a little guy, a little friend. He's so cute, yeah. And then skeletons spawned, or strays spawned, I guess. And then the golem kind of died. Apparently, one shot of an arrow is enough to kill that thing. It's not very strong. Frozen water is not a very good golem source, apparently. But it dropped a bone, and I was so excited because it took one bone to tame him, and then I decided that I didn't want to keep him in there in case, more mobs spawned. And so I tried to get him to come to the outside, and apparently this dog had a death wish because it decided to be on the very corner of my island. And I was just thankful he didn't fly off. I decided to remove the dirt that was from the outside of the farm, like I was talking about earlier, how I don't want any of the islands connecting. Basically, the vision that I kind of have is like a square around the main block, I guess, and then just bridges coming out on all four sides, but they're not connected, so you can't walk in a circle around the square. If that makes any sense. You'll understand later. It's okay. It'll make sense. So then I decided to make the islands a little bit prettier, and so I put cobblestone around it. I did the same thing to the tree farm when I got that island set up a little bit more. But you just see here, I go around the entire perimeter with cobble just to kind of establish, it's a finished island, I guess. I don't know. It looks nicer, okay? I I got my start on the tree islands here, so I'm just kind of breaking off where I want the bridge to end and the island to start, and then turning it into a circle. Circles are kind of a big theme in this episode. But yeah, I'm just going ahead doing that. Basically the exact same thing I did with the animal farm, but then it's not fenced in because no life is at risk here. And then here I decided that the cobblestone should be on the outside instead of the wood, but I changed it immediately after and I only had cobblestone on the edge and I had wood in the middle. So kind of sad because I could have just left some of the wood. Anyway, here's where I decided to be stupid, and in my 12 years of Minecraft experience, I did not know that blue ice would not turn into water. So that was a moment. This is also where my OBS decided to stop working.